Discipline from the very definition is you against yourself. You are not working together with your higher faculties. So, you must force yourself to achieve what you want. But this is being popularized in the hustle culture now. No pain, no gain. Indeed, hard work may get you what you want. And discipline is proven to produce significant results. But the problem is, are you being miserable all the way to your goal? Or are you enjoying the journey? If you are being miserable, ask yourself this question. Is it worth it? Because there is a way of being where what you want comes to you effortlessly. I know, this is quite hard for most of us to imagine. We are hardwired due to society's programming that no pain, no gain. I have struggled in the past to be disciplined in going to the gym. I tried to force myself to be disciplined and stay hard and all that jazz. Guess what, it never really got me going. I was not able to maintain it. You see, discipline is hard to maintain if what you are is not aligned with it. There are two seemingly distinct parts of you. Of course you are one, in reality. But for the sake of making the explanation easier, there are two distinctions within you. The egoic you, human mind. And the divine you, the subconscious mind or your soul. The moment there is a conflict between the ego you and the divine you is the moment you need discipline. You will use force to change who you are. But it is a long and hard battle. Because subconscious mind doesn't respond well to forcing. Simply because it responds to feelings. Your emotions and state of being is what subconscious listens to. And then it adds this new input or feelings into your state of being. Provided that you feed it something new. Most of us are stuck in patterns of the past. Thus, we rarely feed it something new. Hence, we stay stuck. Even worse, we try to force it to change. And thus, the grand industry of rise and grind reveals itself to you. Hustle comes into play and discipline is portrayed as your savior. And if you can't stay disciplined, then you are considered weak. You see, if who you are never changes on identity level, discipline is useless. Unless you fall in love with the idea of the ripped you can't get there with sheer discipline. So, I did exactly that. I imagined my ideal self. What kind of man I want to be in, let's say, 4 years. Of course, being ripped and in an aesthetic body was one of the most prominent features of my future self. So, I began to encourage these thoughts in my mind. I began to enjoy it. How would my body feel if it was strong? So mobile and not to mention, extremely pleasing to look at. How would I feel? Do I feel more confident? Proud? Powerful? As I look myself in the mirror and see that magnificent body. You guessed it. I did. It felt exhilarating. I started to even affirm that I have an amazing body. Not to make it happen, but to enjoy the feelings that these words invoke in me. You see, it tuned me into the energy of the ripped version. I didn't have to wait to feel good about it until I achieved the exact physique. This way, I am mentally that man first, and then the reality rearranges itself to turn me into it. And so, I have been regularly going to the gym ever since, not because I had to. But because I loved to. You see, contemplating that version of me turned the have to want to. I loved going to the gym. I loved looking at my progress and what I saw in the mirror. So, I wanted to do more of it. And so my journey to my ideal body began and is progressing effortlessly. No discipline required. It is all automatic. There is no pain and only gains. Now I mean no pain by emotional pain. Of course, my body gets sore from working my heart out. But you get the point. You can apply this to any area of your life. Encourage the ideal of you in your mind that you want to be. Let's say that you want a specific amount of money. Feel how you would feel as if you had it now. Don't worry about how you will have it. That is a mental trap that will keep you stuck and never let you get out of the survival mode. Your mind can't predict how you can go from 1K to 10K a month. And all that with ease. It will immediately get into grind mode and start contemplating how hard it is going to be to scale your income 10 times. All we are required to do to have anything in life is to convince our subconscious mind to play along with our desire. If it does, it is effortless. If it doesn't, then there will be a lot of pain in any gain that you make, if at all. What I say has proved itself in performance to me. It works when you truly apply it. And it then becomes automatic. That is, it becomes part of your state of being. You are now a man who loves working out. So, your reality has no choice but to reflect it. You have fallen in love with the idea of making 10x more money. And you think about it often. Get excited about it. And so, the reality has no choice but to reflect it. You always want to get to the point of satisfaction. When you think about your ideal, it feels natural. That you have it right now. You lose yourself in it. And the rest is taken care for you by the divine. It will all make sense if you realize that your mind is the cause of the life that you are living.